Nearly 18 years later, and it is still hard to watch. The numbing moments after planes struck the Twin Towers in New York City, our nation under attack, not only in New York, but in Washington, D.C., at the Pentagon, and the end of an attempt in a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Well, today we want to take some time to honor those first responders who didn't blink and ran into harm's way to save others, and the first responders and military members who would do exactly that same thing again, anytime today. Your steps this weekend can benefit those real-life superheroes. With us this afternoon is Brian Brubaker. Brian is the volunteer event director with Tunnel to Towers Delmarva. Brian, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, so this entire thing is in honor of Stephen Siller.
Correct.
Tell us about Stephen Siller.
Stephen Siller is a guy I wish I could have known. From what everyone has told me in his family, he was a loving father, a loving husband, but he was very dedicated to his job as a first responder.
Yeah.
And you know, he paid the ultimate price with his life doing what he had to do as a first responder, and that was trying to save people.
Now, it was his day off, or was he off shift?
Yeah, he actually just gotten off shift at Brooklyn Station 1, and he was on his way to go play golf with his brothers.
Right.
When he got word on the scanner that the first plane hit the Twin Towers. So he ended up, you know, in first responder nature, went back to his station, grabbed his truck and gear, drove to the entrance of the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, which was already shut down due to security.
Right.
And he wasn't going to let that deter him, and he strapped on over 60 pounds worth of gear to his back, ran through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to the Twin Towers so he could do his job and try and save as many people as he could.
A remarkable man.
Yes.
A remarkable man. Okay, so the Tunnel to Towers Foundation is in his honor.
Yes.
What is the foundation's purpose?
Foundation's purpose really is to honor the memory of our fallen first responders, also our military service members who have been injured in the line of duty, and then also our Gold Star families who have lost a loved one, you know, their spouse, when there's a family with children and they lost their spouse. Honoring our Gold Star families too.
Now, this obviously means a lot to you.
Oh, it does.
Why?
It does. I've always been involved with charity. Before I worked with a cancer organization, and when I took a different path in my career, I was not able to do as much charity work as I was able to. But coming upon the foundation, I actually work with one of the national sponsors.
Okay.
And so that afforded me to get to know the foundation, and just, you know, I've seen them before. But after listening to what they're all about and what they do, it's just an amazing organization. It's a family-run organization. And when you become an event director like I did,
yeah,
you're part of that family. And that's what I absolutely love about them.
It's a good thing to do. What are we going to see on Saturday?
So on Saturday, we are going to be at Cape Henlopen High School.
Mm-hmm.
Registration for day of will open up at 6 a.m. Okay. So if you miss the online registration deadline, not to worry, you can still register on event day. And we're going to have opening ceremonies. One of our MCs is going to be senior meteorologist Janice Dean from Fox and Friends,
really?
From the Fox News Channel.
Wow.
So she's coming down from New York. Her husband is part of the FDNY, so she knows firsthand, you know, first responder life.
Right.
So she does work very well at the foundation. We're really happy to have her. But it's going to be a great day, and it's going to be a very fun day. But it's also, again, meant to honor the memory of all of our fallen first responders and our military service heroes.
Tunnel to Towers Delmarva.
Yes.
Brian Brubaker, thank you so much
for
joining us today. And thank you for what you're doing. We appreciate that
Thank you.
very, very much. All the details for you one more time before you go anywhere. It's coming up this Saturday. You don't want to miss it. It's going to start at 7 in the morning. In case you've already missed your registration, Cape Henlopen High School in Lewis. Brian, thank you.
Thank you.